Welcome to another episode. Today I'm sitting down with Jack Sullivan, a young entrepreneur. I have some questions for you. First, what was the very first thing that you ever sold, or how did you make your first money?
Okay, so the very first thing I sold was an audiobook, a digital audiobook. And now I was using TikTok, a bit of Instagram Reels just to promote the book. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it was just constant showing people that it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the marketing, if it's paid, if it's not paid, just need to keep on showing people that it's actually a thing. And so yeah, so TikTok pages they
Mm-hmm.
kind of got some attention, some Instagram. Because audiobooks is more for
Mm-hmm.
the sort of older generation of people. And
Okay.
so you need to pick the sites that older people are kind of in. So, for example, Facebook or Instagram, maybe. TikTok is more about the younger generation. So, yeah, so I was just like constant video uploading to get the attention that you need to sell the product.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you said that one of the first things you sold was an audiobook.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, what were your costs on that? Because I think some people say, oh, I want to start a business, but I don't have any money. What were your costs to sell your first product and to market it?
Yeah, so it was actually free because audiobook you just need, well, there were bits that were free, there were bits that were but to make the actual audiobook it was free. You just need ChatGPT or some sort of AI to make it for you. And then you put it in a this audiobook generator, and then yeah, you have your audiobook. Now you need to get the marketing in. So it's either marketing for free, so just constant uploading, constant uploading, or you do paid ads, which will be more. You can customize it so it's specifically to an older generation of people or a certain niche or whatever. So paid ads is the slightly better option, but if you can stay consistent enough to upload lots of times every single day, then it's another really good free way. So it's kind of however you want to go about it. If you have money to spend, you would spend it on the market, but you can still do really well by not spending any money at all.
Hmm. All right, that's really great. I also wanted to ask you, what are the different internet like websites or social media that nowadays young people use?
Okay, so now it's a mixture between TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or just YouTube in general, and Instagram. Instagram maybe less so.
Mm-hmm.
It's around those two things. Because Snapchat
Mm-hmm.
has the reels, but nobody really uses
Mm-hmm.
it. Or so like I don't use it. None of my friends sort of use it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram are the main three sort of content-based platforms, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. I wanted to ask you, what is one of the business rule or social media trends, maybe that was very popular in the past, but isn't nowadays, or you think that it will become obsolete soon?
Uh, I don't know how like what I don't know like methods that have like fallen off, but a method that has worked for me is to grab the viewer's attention as soon as possible. So I had a YouTube channel over 3,000 subscribers now,
Mm-hmm.
and the main sort of goal with every short was just to grab the attention of the viewer straight away. So, for example, if nothing was happening in the video and it was like about to happen, it would be like a build up in the video. Then I would put like a red arrow or like a red circle, something like flashy, something like
Mm-hmm.
red, like something alerting, so the viewer like knows that something is gonna come up. Because then without that, they don't know kind of where this video is going, so they're not going to be interested. So then if they're not interested, they're going to swipe away. But we want them to stay. So any sort of attention that you give them, which will kind of make their mind think, well, what's going to happen here, will add on with them staying. So if they stay for however longer, but how your YouTube or TikTok or whatever channel grows is people who stay in your videos. So this is like a key thing that you need to get good at.
Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of old-time businesses, if they were using internet, for instance, they were only having their website and we could find them on Google. But nowadays, I feel like a lot of young people, but also adults, they use platforms like YouTube or TikTok to look for information. And how can a big business or even a small business create their presence in those type of social medias?
Yeah, so to be honest, it's all about repetitiveness. Because anyone, business or any individual, the growth is available to you. You just need to consistently post and consistently remind everyone, like your audience, that you are there. So for a business to sort of grow up into that sort of realm of online content, it's literally just stay consistent in uploading and keep on getting people, showing them that you're here every single day. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, for instance, Duolingo, I think they have a great presence on social media. I watched some of their Instagram short video content. It was just a bunch of funny videos, some memes, and really they had like hundreds and thousands of followers, people watching their ads, and they didn't spend a dime on that. I think it was really great.
Yeah, that is another way. So like businesses don't have to upload specific like what their business is about. They just need to get a big following page so that they can post whatever they kind of want, get a big following page, and then with that big following page, then because of through all of the trust that they've built through all of their videos that they've made, then they can start selling something. So Duolingo is the languages, they'll just start promoting their app more because how
Mm-hmm.
many, for example, subscribers they got, let's say it's like 1 million, for example, if they build that through the trust, the million, they start selling or like promoting their app to that million that they've made, then it's 1 million free sort of customers that they've built through trust and then are selling their product on with. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And do you think that having an internet website is even necessary? Can you do commerce just through social media?
You don't need that, but yeah, it's like another sort of room of uh like a guarantee, sort of like authentication. So
Mm-hmm.
it will make you seem more legit, but it's not needed, you know. It's just like more like feel that your customers might feel more like trusted with you, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. But also, some people have this fear. They don't feel very comfortable putting their own face or their content on the social media because they feel watched. Do you think it's a real fear that then some people on the street will stop you and want something from you, or are people really from your close circle paying attention to what you post on social media, etc.? Should you be fearful of making mistakes or just go for it?
Okay, so with every sort of start to finish, from the start you're gonna have your downs, from to the finish line you're gonna have the ups. But about like your friends, on there's like obviously there's ways on TikTok that you can I actually blocked everyone that I knew on TikTok. I just blocked them on that account because I did feel a bit like, oh, what are they gonna think? So I just blocked everyone. So now they can't see me. They can't see any of my videos. So I think blocking everyone is quite like a superpower sort of thing. But then so that's for TikTok. But then if you use YouTube, I've got loads and loads of accounts on YouTube, and no one's ever found a single one. So I think YouTube is a safe place to do any sort of video form content because you're never ever going to be found by friends.
Okay.
And so yeah, and then so again, you're going to start your sort of content career not in the best form. You're not going to start it like 100% like confidence. You're gonna think like what people think, and it's just like it's like kind of like so what, you know? Like so what people think of me. And you just do it anyways because that's what you want, and other people don't want to be how you're like. So obviously they're gonna talk bad, but it's not where you want to go. So you just need to like remove them from your mind, you know.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Every person is a little bit different. Every person does something different. And personally, I don't judge them just because they are different. I think it's normal. And I feel pity for people who only follow the trends, only do what is currently trendy, and have values the same as the rest of society. I think they are not really living their own life, only like doing what is, what society tells them. I think like they are not thinking by themselves sometimes.
Yeah, I really don't like that either because you're meant to be unique, you're meant to be yourself. But then if I walk like, I don't know, just in the street or whatever, there's so many people that just well, not look, but like are exactly the same as one another. And then I feel really, really different just walking around because everyone else is the same, acts the same, and like even sometimes dresses the same. So for you to like be unique and stay unique, like born, that's like really, really big because then you can sort of freely go wherever you want without people or like without trying to be like everyone else.
Hmm. I agree. I think in the past there was this notion that if you want to escape the society, you need to like go into the woods or live in the cave and never meet anyone. But I think it is doable to just be yourself and following your dreams and wants and needs and your personality while still living in the society. But I think there is a lot of marketing, like billions and billions of dollars spent to make you think and want certain things. There are huge incentives for people to behave in a certain way or believe certain thing or follow certain political dogma, etc. And I think it is a problem. However, I think you can do it. You can live your own life, maybe one step at a time. Okay, I also wanted to ask you about social media and social media marketing, because it's a great way to create content or maybe a little bit of advertisement on the social media. It's a great free platform to do so. However, how can you not get addicted to it as a consumer of, like, for instance, you want to make short-term video content and you have all of those apps on your telephone? Do you think it's a real risk that you will also, spend hours and hours every day just scrolling, or can it be separated?
So I found out that when you actually make the content, you find just scrolling on TikTok really, really boring for some reason. I don't know why it is, but if I were to make TikTok videos, so like go through the process of CapCut and then edit it and then upload it, if I were to sit on my phone and just end up like scrolling, I would be bored with it within 10 minutes. So I don't think there is actually a risk if you want to start uploading your own videos on TikTok, because it's just for me, I got even more bored actually watching the videos than ever. And so now I'm not uploading any videos and I do get like a or of it. So yeah, the risk, I don't really see the risk of getting addicted to it, but I think it's more like just sort of how you are, because not everyone's going to feel how I felt of not having like uh but yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe that when you spend so much time and energy on creating the videos, you don't really want to spend even more time just watching them. Or maybe because now you know how they are like created and why you create them, you don't want to participate in that. Or maybe, short-term content is created to be like a little bit gambling machine. You scroll and you hope for that big dopamine hit. And I think if for you short-term content in your brain is connected more to like work, not just having the easy dopamine, but actually putting in the thought, the time to create it, etc., it doesn't have the same connection like the rest of people who just watch it have. For them, it's just, quick, easy dopamine, and for you, it's more of like a marketing work type of situation.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
Okay, and at the end, I wanted to ask you also, what can young people start doing today to build a meaningful social media audience?
Okay, I'm going to keep it really simple. Just upload a video. Because if you just upload that first video on any sort of platform, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. If you upload that first video, it kind of, after that video, if you, and let's say if that video got like kind of no likes or no attention, whatever, if you if you don't upload another video, that kind of says that you don't really want it that bad. So that first video is like the biggest step, but then the second video is also the biggest step also, because if you do upload that second video and then more in the future. If you do take that second step, then it kind of shows that you are actually willing to go through all of the processes. You're willing to just to go that extra, you know? So for anyone wanting to start out, just keep on uploading videos. Just keep on putting yourself out there, you know, just keep on doing, and then you will grow. Like, because people are constantly seeing you. So people are constantly seeing you, keep constantly recognizing you, maybe on like a thumbnail. They will see, oh, this is that guy. And then you will end up just growing because of the amount of recognition, the amount of like new faces that you kind of see of people, like the viewers and that. So yeah, there is constant growth the more you upload. So, and like, you don't meet someone big who's only uploaded like 10 times. You meet someone big who's uploaded hundreds and maybe thousands and hundreds and thousands, maybe not that, but you know, you just need to keep on uploading, and that's how you will grow.
Yeah, and I think with you putting more time and effort into creating the content, it also improves the quality of it. You are learning, optimizing, your effectiveness goes up. And yeah, I think it just gets better and better with time.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
All right. So yeah, thank you very much for this interview. I had a lot of fun, and I think you shared a lot of great new way of thinking about doing a business and marketing online.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.